Hello everybody, my name is Ignoma Lord and welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. Last time, we talked to Professor Rowan and he gave us the directive to go out and catch all of the Pokemon and fill up the Pokedex. Also, we talked to our mom. That was very exciting. Anyway, this time I've brought us right to the path out of Sandgem Town and we will be advancing towards Jubilife City. Right up this way to Route 202. Where we see Dawn is already standing in the tall grass.
Oh, that's right. Anoma, I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch me, okay?
A Bidoof. Good choice. As she said, she has a Chimchar. This is completely computer controlled. I have no control to make this go any faster. But the gist of it is she's just going to lower its health a little bit and throw a Pokeball at it. Generally, when you're catching a Pokemon, I like to lower its health a little bit more than this, but I will demonstrate that when the time comes for me to actually catch my first Pokemon. Which will be in not too long. I don't know if we'll get to it today, but we'll certainly get to it within the next couple of episodes. Fortunately, she has the power of the computer on her side, so she catches it always.
Giggle. See, isn't it neat? Actually, it's better to lower your target's HP more than I did.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
It's important to get the Pokemon's HP down as low as possible. This is because a healthy Pokemon is very difficult to catch. Pokemon also get easier to catch when you make them sleep or something by using a Pokemon's move. Okay, Anoma, to get you started, I'll give you 5 Pokeballs.
Yay, balls!
If you have lots of Pokemon with you, it will be safer on long trips. Plus, it will be much more fun to have your friends along. Okay, I need to get going. Bye now.
Good talk. Alright. Now, this is a much longer route. As I was saying, this is a much longer route than the Route 201 that we were on, and we'll actually get an opportunity to meet some trainers. Here, Pokemon Trainer Zone and I, our eyes met, so battle we must! Alright, Yoda, what's your name? Youngster Tristan has a Starly. Now, this early in the game, we don't really have any moves to take advantage of type effectiveness or anything like that, so I'm just gonna hit it and take it out. Although, I am getting a bit low on health. I hope I don't need to use a potion. This thing is level 5. Trainer Pokemon, tend to be quite a bit stronger than... Ooh boy, that might be a problem. Yay, it wasn't a problem. It was only almost a problem. Trainer Pokemon tend to be quite a bit stronger than wild Pokemon, but you get more experience from them, so it's higher risk, higher reward. Also harder to find if you've taken out on all the trainers on a route already. Alright, that took me down to pretty low health, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go into my bag and use a potion. Bring myself back up to almost full health. Saves me the trouble of having to walk all the way back to Sandgem's Pokemon Center, even though it's right there. I'm lazy. I spy with my little eye a trainer. A battle, please. Okay. Last, Natalie. Bidoof. That is a level 5 Bidoof. That's stronger than the Bidoof I fought earlier. I use the word stronger loosely because it is still a Bidoof. Bidoof is more powerful than a lot of early game... Well, I guess not more powerful, but it's overall better than a lot of early game normal types like it in other games, but it's still an early game normal type, although it did just hit me with a critical hit, so, I might need to heal. This is what I get for insulting Bidoof. despite insulting it. Well, I guess this proves my point of it still not being all that powerful. Oh yay, we learned Bubble. Bubble is going to be our first typed move, which means that if I run into a Pokemon that is Fire, or Rock, or Ground type, I can use Bubble on it, and it will do double damage. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to run into any of those. As I was saying, unfortunately, we're not going to really run into any of those on this route. But we will be running into them in the not-too-distant future, so we're already prepared. Now, one thing I like to do when I get a better move like that is I like to go into this page here, and what I can do is I can just move that so it's at the top of my list. Although, actually, looking at it, I did not realize how weak Bubble is. Jeez. Alright. We're just going to put Pound at the top of the list, and then we can use Bubble if we need it. I just like to have my best moves at the front, so if I accidentally press A through too many times while I'm in the middle of the battle, I at least use a good move, even if it's not what I meant to use. Alright. Another youngster. Let's have Pokemon battle, but I'm gonna win. Sure, bud. Let's see what you got. Youngster Logan. It's a Burmy. Now, Burmy, I believe, is a bug grass type, I think? It might just be pure bug. Either way, I don't have any great counter for that right now, so I'm just going to use my most powerful attacking move and try and kill it. Pound works all right. Press A to pound. Alright, we grew to level 9. We're cruising along pretty nicely here. You beat me. You've got talent. Sure, we'll go with that. Okay. Alright, now if I remember right, yes, there is an item. As I was saying... Oh dear. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by both a Wild Bidoof and glitchiness, there's an item over here. Ah, potion to make up for one of the ones I used. Oh no, now you'll know that I'm playing on an emulator. I do own this game, but it's just way less effort to set up an emulator for the purposes of recording it. Anyway, welcome to Jubilife City, where the grass is non-existent and the girls are Dawn.
Hi, Gnome. Are you catching Pokemon? I think you'd feel a lot safer you were to catch some more. You know, like when you need to travel to faraway places. Oh, I know. Don't you think it's better to know more about Pokemon? Sure it is. I know just the place. Come on, don't be shy. Follow me.
I get the feeling she doesn't trust me. That man, what is he doing? Just don't make eye contact. Okay, too late. What? Mysterious man is part of my text. How did you know? How did you unmask me as a member of the International Police?
What? I beg your pardon. I was just making conversation.
Hey, you claim you were only making conversation, do you? But I know better not to believe that. No. You recognize right away that I was someone extraordinary. That is why you spoke to me, is it not? Your power of observation is fearsome. Quite admirable you are. Now, my cover has been blown. Let me introduce myself. I am a globe-trotting elite of the International Police. My name... no, I shall inform you only of my codename. My codename, it is Looker. That is what they all call me. Incidentally, is to say, don't be a thief familiar to you? Yes? Yes, that is correct. Taking what belongs to others is wrong. Unfortunately, there are apparently those who do not heed those words. In fact, there are criminals stealing the Pokémon of others. I have, therefore, been on the lookout for characters arousing my suspicion. Incidentally, you are trainers, yes. Perhaps you can make use of this? Versus recorder. That is totally useless. That Versus recorder, it is a nifty device for recording a match. I obtained it because it is quite popular these days. No, it really was never popular.
but myself, I do not do Pokemon battling very often. It will be in better hands with you. Also, I have a request. If you were to see me again, I ask that you do not talk to me, for I am on duty. Actually, yes, you may speak to me. You must. Not because I am lonely. No, you must inform me of bad guys. You must inform me of any happenings.
Working for the international police must be hard. Anoma, here it is. It's the training school. The name says it all. I saw your friend Barry go in earlier. He could still be in there studying. Okay, bye now.
Alright, we will be going into the trainer school, but first I am going to run and heal the Pokemon Center. Alright, healing completed. Let us run into the trainer school. Now, there are a few things we can do in here, but first and foremost, let's talk to Barry.
I know, you guys said you want to have memorized everything that was on the blackboard. After all, trainers tried to avoid having the pressure Pokemon hurt in battle, right? So I know what brings you, huh? You got something for me?
Delivered the parcel.
So this is a score. It's a town map, huh? Why are there two in here? I like it a lot, but I don't need two here. No, you take one.
The town map, excellent, which will allow us to look at a map of the region. Not a town, I don't know why it's called the town map.
Well, according to the town map, I guess Oreburgh City is where I should be going next. There's a gym, so it'd be perfect for raising the Pokemon I just caught. While I'm on the road to become the greatest trainer of all time. See you around!
Alright. Now, we can grab this item, which is an X attack. Using that in battle will boost your attack during the time the Pokemon you use it on is out. I don't usually find that type of item that useful, but at the very least I can sell it for money. Anyway, these guys over here are trainers, so let's have a little Pokemon conversation, we'll call it. Doing it is the best way to learn. Can we get a battle with you? Alright, we're just not going to comment on that. Go, my Pokemon, go! Resisting the temptation to make the joke. School Kid Harrison, Starly. Alright, we've seen these before. This one's level 6, but that should not present too much of an obstacle to me. Alright, so he's going to use an X attack. So, perhaps we will see its effects in action here. See how much that does. That was a whole 6 damage, and it's going to be dead this turn. So, as you can see, it's a very useful item. $72 experience. Not bad. I didn't use items. The items weren't the problem, bro. It's hard to win if you don't have some Pokemon to choose from. Yep. This is what I'm saying. She became friends with my Pokemon. I'm not sure if we can do this properly, but may we battle? Alright, you're at least being a bit more honest about your abilities. School Kid Christine with your Bidoof. Is it also level 6? It sure is. Alright. Now, is she going to use an X item? She didn't do it on the first turn. Doesn't look like it. Looks like this one's just plain old battle, and I will use a potion because I am starting to get low on health. Was this Bidoof going to really be a threat? No, but why risk it? Oh, she used a potion. Ignore my long reaction time, I was looking at something else. I just blindly assumed that I was going to win. You know what they say about assuming. You shouldn't do it. Anyway, that brings me to level 10. No new moves, unfortunately, though. We were actually confident that we would do pretty good, but I'm completely impressed by how tough you are. Like, talk to my friend and get a nice item from him. Alright. We've been studying every day, but we were no match for you at all. Alright. Potion. Okay, that's a useful item. In Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, they would actually give you a TM for doing that, which made that a lot more worth doing, but that basically just made up for the potions for one of the potions I used in that fight. Did I use two? I don't remember. Anyway, Pokemon Center. I was talking too much during that, so I can't cut it out. Alright, back to Jubilife City. And there's another weird guy now. Oh, you call yourself a Pokemon trainer, and yet you have no Pokédex. That is, Pokemon Watch, or Pokédex for short. Why? I have been playing this game for at least 10 years, and every time I read this line of text and I wonder to myself, why is it Pokédex and not Poké Watch? That would be so much better. Oh my, you are a rare case indeed. You see, I invented and now manufacture Pokédexes. Ah, so you're an advertisement. I see. Yep, Pokédex promotional campaign. All you have to do is find 3 clowns in Jubilife City. Well, I've already found one. If you can find them, I will gift you with a Pokédex. Alright. He's not going to let me leave until I do this, so here we go. Hi, I'm a Pokédex campaign clown. Let's roll out my question. Does a Pokemon grow by defeating others and gaining experience points? Yes. Ding ding, you're absolutely correct. Pokemon grows stronger by defeating other Pokemon in battle. Some Pokemon even go to an entirely different form, a process known as evolution. You see, here you go, use a Pokédex coupon. Now, I hope you like that, because there's going to be 2 more of them. We got this guy over here. I'm Pokédex campaign clown. Let's roll out my question. Can a Pokemon hold an item? Yes. Ding ding, you're absolutely correct. A Pokemon may hold a single item. Some items become effective as soon as they're held by a Pokemon. Berries are eaten by Pokemon as necessary during battle. Here you go, Pokédex coupon. That was coupon 3 for some reason, even though the guy with coupon 2 is way the heck over here. I'm a Pokédex campaign clown. Just like Pokemon types and moves, Pokemon also have types. Well, we know that one. Ding ding, you're absolutely correct. If a Pokemon's type matches its move, that move is made much more powerful. That is true, actually. It's called same type attack bonus. So if my water type Piplup uses Bubble, its power is boosted by 1.25 times, I think? I don't remember. Anyway, I got the things, guy. Alright, let me count your coupons. I'll use the Pokédex here. You know, the fingers, I've never heard of those. Brains, don't have one of those. In return for these coupons, I present you with this Pokemon Watch, or Pokédex for short. Okay, just stop talking to me. Alright, now as you can see on the bottom screen, we have got a clock. But it is not only a clock. If I press these buttons, it also shows me what Pokemon I have. It also has a step counter. This becomes useful for when you are doing certain things that Nintendo may or may not want you to do, but we can get into that later. And actually, I don't even know how many of them work in Platinum anyway. And we've also got a very basic calculator, so if you want to know what 420 times 69 is, it will tell you. And then back to clock. There are more things that you can do with this later, but for now, that's what we got. Alright. And now, I think the time has come for us to leave Jubilife City. For how big this city is, there actually isn't really an awful lot to do here. Well, there are things to do here, but a lot of it is stuff that we can't do right now. What's this building? I don't remember. What kind of mediums? Anything here? Okay. I was planning on cutting this out, but I went into this building. I didn't remember there being anything in here, and this person gave me a Quick Claw. And if I make my Pokemon hold that item, there's a chance that it will go first, even if the opposing Pokemon is faster. So That's interesting. Is there anything up here? Buy some heal balls with Pokemon. Heal ball completely heals the Pokemon it captures on the spot. That means you catch Pokemon and have battle ready right away. Okay. Nope, you're just flavor text. Alright. Shows how much I know about this game. As I said in the first episode, this one isn't really one of my favorites. But here we are. Anyway, as Barry said, our next job is to go off towards Oreburgh City, out in this direction. And talk of the devil. And only tell you a little tougher than you, and that's, of course I got tougher. That was straight to you. Alright. And the second battle against Barry, he begins with Starly. It is level 7. I believe it just has Tackle and Growl. We had this discussion when we were playing this game a couple of years ago as to whether or not it would have Peck, which is a flying type move, and so would be pretty bad for you if you were playing with a Turtwig. But I think what we established is that the Starly does not know Peck, and his starter Pokemon also does not have type moves, so that makes your time in this battle significantly easier. Starly goes down. 84 experience. And Turtwig. And he's gonna be a jerk and spam Withdraw again. Okay, bro. Very cool. As I said, this is not just a problem that I am having in this playthrough. Every time you choose Piplup, he does this. Spams Withdraw over and over and over again. Although it's just occurred to me... Oh, critical hit. I do have another way around, but it's not great. So, Pound is a physical attacking move, which is what the defense that he's raising with Withdraw. But Bubble is a special move. So, if I use Bubble, then that's not affected by his raised physical defense. Problem being that Bubble is also a sucky move, and barely has any base power, and he also resists it because he's Grass type. So, it probably is better for me to just keep using Pound and hoping for a crit. Oh, I suppose I can try Bubble and see how it goes. That's doing barely more than a normal hit with Pound is. And the reward with Pound is higher if I get a critical hit, so I think I'm just going to keep using Pound. I'm lying, I'm impatient. Use Bubble. It lowered his speed there, but that's not super helpful because I'm already faster than him. Now I'm starting to get a little low on health, so I think next turn I'm going to use a potion just in case he gets a critical hit, because we're going to be here a while, which of course increases the chances that he'll roll a critical hit, so... Or just roll high in general. Part of your Pokemon's attack is based on dice roll, so... Better to be safe than sorry. And there we go. He has been defeated. Level 11. And we learned Water Sport, which is completely useless. It lowers the power of Fire-type moves, which I resist anyway. What, I lost? Yeah, well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm gonna be the world's toughest trainer, and you know, the first thing to do is take over your Pokemon gym. I'm gonna toughen out for that, totally. Okay, sure, bro. And with that, this is going to be a bit of a longer one, but I did realize that there is actually one last thing I would like to do before we end. We're going to run up here, just north of Jubilife into Route 204, and we're going to run around in the grass here for a little bit. Alright, and there we go. I have found myself a Badoo. Badoo is a pretty good grass and poison type Pokemon, and it's got itself a nice evolutionary line. And I actually did play through the game briefly with one. Some friends and I raced through this game a couple years ago, and when we were playing that game, I ended up with a Badoo on my team, because we were playing with a special set of rules. And it actually ended up working pretty well, so I've decided that for this playthrough, I am going to revive it. Provided that I don't kill it immediately. Let's see. Okay, that one hit is pretty good. This one is the lowest level you can get here, but it's sort of playing hard to get, so we gotta go with what we have here. Let's see how we do. Two, three, nice. Badoo was caught. That was both significantly more painful and significantly more painless than I thought it was going to be. Badoo's been added to the Pokedex. Alright, and we are going to give it a nickname, and like I said, this is going to be sort of a revival of the one I used when we raced through Platinum, so I am going to name you Cabbage Pat. Alright, and with that, that is going to be where we stop for today, so next time we will be advancing on Route 205 towards Oreburgh City. Thank you very much for watching, and join me next time on Let's Play Pokemon Platinum.